Hey, what's up, YouTubers? I'm going to see how long a video I can do here and show you guys the nice part of the route going out of Kingman into Oatman right as I start going through the mountains. So see how this comes out. Otherwise I'll do a video showing the town, or possibly both, as in I'm pretty close to Oatman. I'm only 35 miles away, but it's kind of a long drive because you're pretty much stuck going either 30 miles an hour or less on a lot of this road. It's very windy, so enjoy, everybody. Yep. That 20 miles an hour, they lowered it. I hope you guys heard that. Try and kill some of that background noise, man, because I know this mic's probably picking up a shitload of it. I try not to talk too much. And if you guys want to make your friends vomit, man, if you have the option, watch this in high speed. Definite roller coaster ride for the bikers. Like hell there'll be some tour buses up there, and if I got enough time left on my SD card on this cam, I'll just show you a fast little vid clip of the tourist or the bus driver, because the last time I was here, man, there was about 3 big freaking tour buses that went down this road, and that driver was scared out of his freaking mind, man. He was just sitting there shaking like a leaf, telling everybody, "Get the fuck off the bus, motherfuckers." It was funny. I would not want to go down this in a motorhome, let alone a freaking tour bus. getting up at a little bit higher elevation, there's some serious freaking hairpin turns. By the way, a similar road like this is the reason why I've never gotten a ticket in my life. As in, I grew up in a gold mining town and had a road just like this, windy as hell, tons of hairpins. If you make a sharp right or left, depending on the direction you're going, you're DED, as in cliff, drop, die, fall, explode. So, nothing like fear to turn you into a safe driver. And there's also a lot of old mine shafts around here. I just can't remember if you can see too many of them off the road. Really cool drive. Just takes a little bit. They got it to where you can edit your fucking video on YouTube now, because there's going to be some shakiness here. Get it centered again. Hopefully it won't move again. Road's not too horrible, but they don't maintain it much. Pretty damn bumpy. Or let me put it this way, Oatman's one of those kind of redneck hillbilly gold mining towns to where cops don't go up there unless somebody's been shot. Or worse, like shot, ran over, then dragged and hung from a tree, because the Lord loves a hanging. Mega hairpin turn. Like I say, man, I hope there's some tour buses up there just so I can see the look on the driver's face, let alone the tourists that were in it. If you get anybody that's not used to this kind of stuff, it scares the shit out of them. You guys should be able to get an idea as you're seeing the mountainsides here that my elevation's getting higher and higher, as in the cliff's getting farther and farther for the death drop. Those are the kind of people that start accidents, man. These ones that damn near block the fucking street. And there's all these lookout points. Oh, also, not that I use this, but this is also a shortcut to go to my sister's, as in it's Route 66, and it goes clear through. Basically ends up in the middle of Golden Shores. Which, going that direction, kind of scenic, but nothing like this. This is the really good route. It's going in from Kingman. God damn, man. I haven't been here in a while. I definitely need some editing software so I can play this back at high speed. This definitely be a roller coaster ride. High enough to where some of that stuff off in the distance, if you guys can see it once I get past all this shit. In fact, right here, where before I get to make this hairpin, right there, that's bullhead off in the distance. As in, for any of you that can't deal with this kind of road or whatever, more used to city, better off going to Bullhead and then taking the route from there off of 95. You don't have to deal with any of this. A lot better. Ooh, donkey shit. Okay, man, we may have some vermin coming up here. As in, last time I was here, man, there was freaking donkeys up the goddamn ass all over the place, and it smelled like ass. Like how they have this little freaking short brick wall here that's made out of rocks piled up and cemented over. That's supposed to keep you from going off the cliff, man. Remember that. That's fucking important. That means something. I think even my piece of shit car could jump that. That back. This is the one that scares the living shit out of the tourists, the tour buses. And that is exactly why I'm such a good driver. We had about 5 of those going down to my parents' campground in Washington, California, man. And, oh, most kids, when they want to freaking drive for the first time, they want to go fast. Me, it was the opposite. I was going 10 miles an hour all the way home. Scared out of my damn mind because I learned how to drive in a big freaking Mercury Cougar. Either that or it was a Cadillac, I can't remember, man, but big freaking car, so it really made you feel like you were right up to the edge of the cliff. Very fun experience, heartwarming, that kind of shit. My dad was being an asshole all the way down. And I had friends in the car that were ripping on me all the way down, because that's what friends are supposed to do, is rip on you. Wow, this is new. I do not remember any of that. I don't know how many, but I think there's still quite a few mines that they still work around here. That's another thing for any of you guys that ever visit, man. If you're going to do any hiking around, not this end, but go through Oatman and get a ways away, like a good couple of miles, and then do your hiking around, because you do not want to hike around in town in the little outskirt areas in the hills, because they got mines all over the place to where people have literally fallen through the damn ground into exposed mine shafts. Then by now, with all the freaking crap we got on just being able to sue people easy, they probably got a lot of that blocked off by now. But last time I was there, man, it was pretty damn open for anybody just to go where they want. Chipmunk. I keep seeing some of the mine shaft areas, but it almost looks like they've literally bulldozed some of them in. Probably the damn tourists and stuff. They weren't paying attention to the warning signs and trying to go inside of them or something. So you used to have quite a few that were open. Got me. In fact, this is my third car that I've owned since living in Kingman, and I haven't been up here since I had my first one that I was driving when I moved to the area, so it has been a while. Pull over here at this little lookout and see where I'm at on my time, and I'll either continue or chop it off here. Alright guys, I'm going to chop it off here, and if I have any more time, I'll show you guys some of Oatman. Catch y'all later.